you're going to die, and so am I. So thank you for spending these minutes with me. Today something happened that was really sad. I woke up today and went out to the living room, and my husband told me that something had happened to a stray cat that we've been feeding for over 2 years. We live in an apartment building, pretty tall, like sort of, big condo type deal in Koreatown, and we foster cats, first of all. We've done that since 2020, I think it was. We've failed twice, so we have 3 cats in total, plus right now just 1 foster, so 4 cats in our apartment. And then a while back in our parking garage, this cat came. There's been a couple of cats, but there's this one that's on the floor that we're parked at, which is 3rd floor. Our friend was cat sitting for us, and he named him Bonus Kitty. And we thought that was really cute, and so it stuck. And so, am I focused? Yeah. Anyway, Bonus Kitty has obviously led such a terrible life with humans that he was very non-trusting, very scared and skittish, but eventually kind of started to come closer and closer to my husband. My husband was feeding him every single day, and he would like sit on a box next to the car, close but not too close to the food, and they would get closer and closer together. I'm sorry, I'm gonna cry at some point because I'm really sad. Anyway, today my husband told me that something had happened, and he was like, there's nothing with us, there's no humans, it's just an animal that we've known. And then he said it's Bonus, and that Bonus is gone, and I don't think I've ever seen my husband cry like that before, like heart-wrenching crying over this cute little cat that he's been taking care of for 2 years, like every single day. And he has food in his car, it brings him water, he has these trays that he brings down, and he's tried to get him to trust him, and he was really close to letting him touch him. You could tell that the cat wanted to be pet, And it's so sad to think about what's happened to the cat before that made him so scared of people. But I mean, that's a good instinct, right? And then now he's gone. I don't know how old he is. He didn't seem super old, but he was getting fattened up, and eventually it wasn't just my husband who was feeding him. Some of our neighbors were too, and we would talk between ourselves and be like, I haven't seen him for so long, and then we told them, and we called him Bonus. Every month there's like a pet of the month thing in the elevators at our building, and my husband emailed them and put Bonus in there as like the community cat, and so death is shitty, and that's the thing. It's gonna happen to everybody, you and me and all of the people and animals that we love. And I don't know if you have pets, but if you do, I'm sure you're thinking about it, and you're like, I don't want to think about it. We have 3 cats, and I was allergic to cats most of my life, and we had cats at home, so I could never touch them. And it always broke my heart when they passed away. But these cats we have now are my first adult pets. And the thought of the thought of losing the cats just kills me. I can't really think about it too much because I will vomit from grief and anger. It just makes me so mad that humans get to live so long, and these animals who are innocent and beautiful and amazing don't get to live as long as we do. It's just not fair. We don't deserve them. We don't deserve the animals. The stray cat probably had a good life. Because we work with an organization, we talked about sort of trapping him like TNR, but he had his ears sort of clipped, so it looks like he's already been taken care of, which is great. And we're like, clearly he seems to be, happy out here. Whenever we would come with our car, he would come yelling, or if he didn't, then my husband would start saying, "Kitty!" and then he would answer him, and they would answer each other, and he would come very excited to get food. And it was very sad, God, if you love animals, you know the pain and the shit that comes with losing an animal. This wasn't even like our real pet, But the worst part really was seeing how sad my husband was, and then understanding what a terrible experience he had. So he told me, and I'm very sensitive, I don't know if you can tell from this, but I'm very sensitive, and I'm like the kind of person who goes on doesthedogdie.com before I watch a movie, because I can't handle animal stuff anymore. Like, it was the final straw that broke the donkey's back was Banshees of Inisherin. And don't get me wrong, I understand what a powerful tool the death of the donkey was, but it destroyed me, and I was sobbing and shaking the entire rest of the movie, and I was so scared that the dog was going to die in the fire, and I was just like, I'm not having a good time. And after that, I was like, you know what, I should probably prepare myself. And for some movies, I literally just, doesthedogdie.com is a great tool for people who are easily triggered by animal stuff, or many other things, like sexual assault, or, lots of different things that could trigger people, even like phobias and stuff like that. So it's a lifesaver, and I would check it out before going into a movie, and knowing when I should leave, and then when-ish I could come back, or if I don't want to leave, just mentally prepare for that moment. So, like watching The Odyssey, people know what's going to happen, but you don't really know about all the other animals and stuff. So anyway, back to the story. My husband tried to tell me that he was gone, and he said that he found him under his car. So Bonus Kitty had, out of all the cars in the 8 floors of parking, out of all the cars of the other people who were feeding him, he came to my husband's car and laid under there and passed away. It's really sweet. And so my husband said that he went upstairs and got some gloves and took him out from under the car, and that the building took care of him, and I didn't really want to ask, because I didn't want to know if something bad had happened. I just wasn't ready, because I just heard the news. I'll probably need to wait a couple of weeks before I really know what the truth is. I didn't want to know if maybe something had happened accidentally, or I don't know. Or maybe he made up a nice story for me to make me feel better, which is, I don't blame him. But then, he just started sobbing, and we cried together. And when I finally went to work, I went downstairs to the parking lot, and I saw where my husband's car is usually parked. I think he had moved it to charging or something. And on the ground was just worms or maggots or whatever. And I just realized how horrible it must have been for my husband to pick him up. And I was just devastated on his behalf, What did he look like? He was trying to make it sound like he was just sleeping, and he got him out from the car, but obviously he was full of maggots, so I don't know what had happened. I don't really want to know yet, but I just feel so bad for my husband, who was having to take him out from under there, then hold him, finally get to touch him, and he's all dead, and it's so sad. God, I don't know if I should freaking release this video. I don't know if anyone can stand to watch it. My makeup is crazy and I'm just crying the entire time. Whatever, I'm gonna post it, because one of you is like me and might, I don't know, understand this. But what's the point of me talking about this? I'm not trying to be like, ooh, what's the point of each video? But there is a point to things, and I guess if there's anything, it's the whole enjoy every moment with your pets. You know? God, I look crazy. My friend lost her cat, and it was over a year ago, and we talked about it, and I asked her, how long does it take to, like, be okay? And she was like, I'm not okay. And I was like, whoa, fuck. Because she was very close to that cat. You know, some animals, you love all of your animals, but some animals, you have a very, very specific, special bond with them. And you can get a new animal, you can get a new pet, and you love them so much, but you just don't have that connection. Just like with humans. And when you lose that animal, it's so awful. And so yeah, if you have a pet, like I do, cuddle them. And when they annoy you, just remember you're gonna miss that. We're alive today, and they're alive today, and we don't deserve them. No matter how cool and good you are, you don't fucking deserve your pet, okay? You just don't. But do your best to make sure they have a great life. And I will do the same. And I will hug my cats today, and I'll stick my face in their bellies and go, because they let me, which is nice, and they smell good. And I miss them already, so... Anyway, thanks for letting me talk to you. I hope you're okay. Yeah, let's enjoy every moment.